What's going on, everyone? I'm Brad with despitefitness. Today is Sunday, July 10th. It's not normally a training day, but as has kind of been the pattern lately, a little unmotivated this week. Really only got 2 training sessions in. I got my my squat work in, and then I got my speed bench in, but that was it. That's all I've gotten. So pretty disappointed with myself, and I'm gonna make an attempt at hitting a makeup bench dead day. So get in my max effort bench work and my max effort deadlift work, neither of which are really super crazy, because the bench is going to be a 3-rep banded floor press, so that's not going to be super wild. And then the dead work is supposed to be a 5-rep axle bar, and so what I think I'd like to do with the axle bar is not use straps, just limit it straight to grip, so that also will not be super crazy, right? My grip will tap out far before anything else, which is fine. It's a good opportunity to work grip, so I'll treat it as such. Now that I'm out in the garage and I can feel the temperature, it's not nearly as bad as it's been. So I'm really flirting with the idea of hitting a run, because I only ran, I think, 1 time this week. So it'd be good to do another run, because we got to keep it up. So I've been really struggling with motivation lately. I don't know how you guys are doing, or what's been going on in your own lives, but my motivation has been on low. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in the front side of it. Maybe I'll talk along as I go. Split up my running warm-up a little bit different too, to try to encapsulate some lower body, upper body stuff. So maybe I'll talk a little bit about what's going on with that. But we're going to do farmer's carry, tricep extension, leg curl, and then shoulder press with dumbbells. So yeah, I'm still trying to flirt with whether or not I'm going to run. I got the fan set up in a way that would indicate I'm going to run, because it's pointing at the treadmill. I've got music on that makes me want to run. Maybe I'll run. Maybe all I'll do is run, because I really don't want to train. Maybe I'll start with a run, see where I go. This is the struggle. This is what it looks like, right fucking here. All right, one more talk. Try to get after it. Here we go. All right, that's it. We're just gonna wrap it up with a static shot here on the camera where it was for the, you know, the sets. It makes it kind of easy. Wow. Really didn't want to get into today, and it ended up being a pretty good day. Imagine that. How many times do I end up saying that too? Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, I feel like I say that all the time. Man, I don't really train. And then like, at the end of it, I'm like, man, that was a good session. Weird. Weird, right? I think that that's probably a thing. Maybe a lot of you experience too. Let me know. Let me know if you guys get that at all, where you're like, I don't want to train, and then you go do it, and then you end up being glad that. How many times have you ever not wanted to train, and then regretted training? Is it more or less than the times that you didn't want to train, and then enjoyed it and had a good time? I'm gonna guess it's less. But yeah, glad, real glad how today went, and grateful that I decided to come in and get it done. I did my run, which I feel like was kind of like my negotiation with myself. It's like, if I can do that, then I feel like I'm primed to do the rest of it. And then, like, you know, I'm already hot and sweaty, so like I might as well just keep going. I feel like that's my event horizon, right? Where it's like, fuck it, I'm already here. Anyhow, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with today. Ran, did the warm-ups. To talk a little bit about the warm-ups that I did today and why I did it, because I was catching up on a bench and a deadlift day, decided to kind of go 50-50 with potentiating upper body and lower body stuff. So opened up with that farmer's walk with the 245. I don't normally do farmer's walks, and I feel like I also kind of want to work my grip a little bit, and I felt like that was a good thing to throw in. So a little bit of grip work leading into today's deadlift, which was an axle, so grip being kind of important, so kind of wanted to potentiate and get the grip going a little bit. Plus there's some upper back stuff with it too, like it just kind of checks a bunch of blocks. I think that was good. Went into the tricep extension, pretty standard operating procedure for you know, trying to work on the bench stuff. Tricep, 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 tricep. So just happens to be a tricep movement that I really enjoy. Then I did the single leg curl. I've talked about that before, but I feel like being able to work on single leg right now is good for me and allows me to kind of focus on the hamstrings. And also I can add in or you know, whatever, some extra reps for whatever side I feel is lagging. For me, my left side, I don't think is quite as strong as my right side. And then ended it out with standing shoulder press. Today did 50 pounds, which is more than I've done, I think, maybe ever, for all 4 sets, and that felt pretty good. I've always really enjoyed my shoulder pressing with dumbbells and stuff like that. I always just really enjoyed it. I remember years and years ago, did a lot of dumbbell shoulder pressing when I was like back at Bragg, which is like, you know, 10 plus years ago. So yeah, a lot of that. And then moving to the bench, 3-rep banded floor press, got up to what is about 425 for 3. So pretty satisfied with that. And then into the deadlift, moved up to what is about 385 for 5. On that last one, I had to switch over to a mixed grip just to get that last rep, but still happy there. And then after, what I didn't record is I did some pull-ups with my my fat bar handle, and then also did some holds. So I pulled the bands off the axle bar, so I had like the 3, no, it'd be, I guess it'd be about 295, and just did some static holds for about 10 seconds. I did 3 of those, and then I did a little bit of neck work as well. So I know that many of you have seen my neck video about how to pump your neck up in the leading into a tape test. But I advocate a lot of neck work kind of generally. So I throw that in for myself. I typically use bands. I have a new neck harness that I've been trying out. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but at some point in time I'll bring it up and I'll talk about it. I'm working with a new neck harness, and I like how it works. It's easy to kind of transition around, especially with a band. So I dig that. And yeah, good session. Hot. I think it's time for, well, it's 10 o'clock. So it's time for a few beers, wind down time, and go to bed, because I got work tomorrow. That's it. Any questions, comments, concerns, drop in the chat box below. I will respond. I want to thank you guys for your continued support. Today the channel is bigger than it's ever been, and it's because of everyone just like you, and I appreciate you so much. So if you've been with the channel for a bit, thank you for finding and sticking around. If you're new to the channel and recently subscribed, thank you very much for that recent subscription. If you've watched a few videos and haven't joined yet, I wish that you would. You know, subbing up to the channel is free, and I'd love to have you around for a little while. And lastly, if you happen to know anyone else who likes training that I don't know, who may enjoy my content, please share it with them. I would definitely appreciate that. Lastly, there'll be some links in the description box below, various ways that you can help support the channel. First is the Titan affiliate link. So if you dig all the Titan gear that I have and are in the market for some home gear and want to pick some up for yourself, highly recommend Titan. And you know, it's what I have, and I think it'd be great for you too. So if you use that link, it helps me, helps you. That's awesome. There's a Amazon affiliate link. So little things that I use, like bands, for example. I have a storefront with a lot of items in there that help you with your training. So if you purchase from that, it helps the channel. So definitely appreciate that. And then lastly, the Train Despite merch. So if you want to rock a t-shirt, tank top, whatever, with Train Despite on there, definitely would appreciate that. And there'll be a link in there for that as well. So feel free to check that out. That's it, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you. Any questions, comments, concerns? Drop in the chat box below. I don't know if I already said that or not. And I will respond. And remember, guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like, make a great session out of a session that you didn't want to even have at all. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.